This video will explain how to use behaviour change strategies to support patients to change their health-related behaviours. A key aim of behaviour change appointments is to support patients to change their behaviour and maintain these changes. We know that using the behaviour change strategies listed on page 16 of the manual can support people to change. These strategies are drawn from the behaviour change technique taxonomy, which is related to the COM-B model of behaviour change. The strategies are setting a behavioural goal, involving supportive others, action planning, recording behaviour, reviewing progress, giving positive feedback, coping with setbacks, and forming habits. You'll notice some crossover between these and the communication skills used to engage patients. You'll find behaviour change help sheets to support you on pages 17 to 24 of the manual. Setting a behavioural goal. Goals that focus on a specific behaviour can support patients to decide to make a change and help them to picture achieving it. This means that behaviour-focused goals can often be more useful than general goals. For example, a goal to attend the local yoga class twice a week is often more effective than a goal to simply exercise more often. Remember, while it's important that goals are led by patients, it's also important that goals are relevant to their health. You can find more information on how to negotiate which goals to focus on in our communication skills video. Involving supportive others. If patients struggle with making a change by themselves, they may benefit from involving someone else to support them. Start by asking the patient if they'd be interested in discussing this option. Then explain the potential benefits before asking what they'd like to do. Remember, despite the potential benefits, the patient may still not want to involve anyone else, and you should only involve others if the patient agrees to it. Action planning. Action planning involves working out exactly how the patient will achieve their behavioural goal. They support behaviour change by acting as a trigger for the chosen behaviour. Action plans should include details such as where, when, with whom, and for how long the behaviour will happen. The patient can record their action plan in their My Health Plan. Recording behaviour. Once a goal and action plan have been agreed, it's important that the patient records their progress. Recording behaviour is helpful because we often underestimate or overestimate what we've done. Recording behaviour also makes it easier for the patient to monitor how things are going. There are tools for the patient to record their behaviour in their My Health Plan. Reviewing progress. Reviewing progress can improve motivation by demonstrating the patient's successes. It can also help identify when things aren't going to plan. Remember to ask open rather than closed questions when asking the patient to talk about their progress. Don't forget to give positive feedback for any successes, even if the success is only partial, and explore with the patient what got in the way or what might help. Giving positive feedback. Positive feedback can help motivate patients to achieve their goal. Feedback might relate directly to the patient's physical health measures, their behaviour, or their effort. If the patient describes challenges that are common, simply affirming and normalising their experience is another way to give positive feedback. You can find more information on how to provide positive feedback in our communication skills video. Coping with setbacks. Setbacks are inevitable. Preparing for setbacks before they happen can help patients to get back on track more quickly following a setback. You can support the patient by helping them to identify things that might get in the way of their plan. They can then consider how they might avoid or manage these situations. When the patient experiences a setback, encourage them to identify what's getting in the way and explore ideas for how they could avoid or manage that situation in future. Forming habits. Maintaining behaviour change is easier if it becomes a habit. Habits are created when a behaviour is repeated in the same context. This might be the same time of day, in the same place, or at the same time as another existing habit. These are also known as if-then rules. For example, if I'm working in the office, then I will bring my own lunch in with me. Habits can also be broken by replacing them with a different behaviour or avoiding the context that triggers this habit. For example, avoiding walking past the bakery where you buy a cake every day if you're trying to eat more healthily. These behaviour change strategies don't need to be used in this order. You can use them at any stage of the appointment, and you may use some more than others depending on the situation. On pages 10, 13 and 15 of the manual, you'll find flowcharts outlining what should happen during appointments. Most of the behaviour change strategies, such as action planning and giving positive feedback, can be used throughout the appointment. Strategies such as reviewing progress and coping with setbacks might be most useful in follow-up appointments.